This is how to sound smart in a marketing interview, even if you're new. I'm Chris, and I help beginners land 60K a year digital marketing jobs without any prior experience or education needed. And I've been in the digital marketing industry for 4+ years now. And why this matters is that if you're trying to get a remote marketing job, you will have to talk in an interview. There's no way around it. And you're just going to have to go through repetition, volume to eventually get more comfortable with it. It's almost like going on dates. The first couple dates you go on, you're pretty nervous, but after you've gone on a few, you start to get used to it a little bit more, you get more comfortable, and it's the same thing with job interviews. And most beginners mess up because they either talk too much about school, which employers, it's nice to know that you went to school, but what are you currently doing? Are you researching and learning more about marketing currently? And do you have any portfolio projects, any experience that you could leverage for the job? Second is they don't know how to explain their skills. They talk mumbo jumbo all over the place. They don't speak simply, clear, and concise. And they use boring answers like, I'm a hard worker. They don't actually list out very many hard skills. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to fix that. So step one, using marketing words. So use these simple words and phrases so you sound like you understand it, right? So landing page, for example, a page made to get clicks or signups. CTA, which is call to action, that part that tells people what to do. Traffic, how many people visit a website. And conversion, when someone buys, signups, or clicks, whatever the goal is that the company is wanting. So being able to know all the different acronyms, jargon in marketing, that's going to be very helpful for you to use in these interviews. So you speak the same language, the same marketing language as the employer. So saying something like, I help build a landing page with a strong call to action to increase conversions with specific numbers, metrics, that's going to be very good. And even if you just made a free page or a fake project, say it clearly and confidently, as long as you've actually done the work, they can see it on your portfolio. It's a project. You have specific things that you've done. You can track metrics. That's really good starting off. Step two, talk about tools. So most remote jobs want to know if you've touched real marketing tools, because in college, you're probably not going to touch very specific marketing tools that are being used today at all. And if you're just starting off, you probably don't know where to begin. But just making sure that you learn which tools that are being currently used in the marketing jobs you're applying for today. So Canva, for example, I've used Canva to design posts. I've worked with Google Docs and Notions to plan content. I built a simple ad using Facebook ads. You don't have to be a pro. You just show that you're not afraid to use the tools. You know what tools do what, and you're learning it currently. Step three is just use a simple experience story. And you want to use this 3-part format. The problem. So let's say, for example, people weren't clicking on the ad. The click-through rate was low for some reason. Second, what you did is I changed the image and the headline. I made adjustments there to see how the data would change, how people would change, and then the result. More people clicked and signed up on the ad. So if you use this 3-part format when you tell a story to the employer, that's a good, simple way to follow. You don't have to get overcomplicated or anything like that. Just follow that format. It's easy, and just one clean story shows that you can think like a marketer. And if you can explain yourself clearly, concisely, it's going to go a long way. So just to sum it up, you don't need a degree. You don't need a fancy resume. You just need to sound like someone who understands basic marketing words, isn't afraid of tools, and can think through problems. So if you can portray and communicate all of that, even if you're a beginner, people and employers, especially if it's an entry-level job that you're applying for, they'll overlook certain aspects if you can communicate well, if you've shown drive, interest, and action-taking. A lot of things can be overlooked. And if you have the right strategy in place, that's really going to help you stand out more and get that remote marketing job that you've been wanting. So practice one story, use a few good words, and you'll stand out fast. And that's it for the video. Just wanted to make a quick one for you guys. And if you want my free blueprint on how to land a remote digital marketing job, go ahead and check out my website, chrishwin.com. Check that out, and it'll give you the free blueprint there. And go ahead and leave a comment. Any questions, concerns, criticisms, let me know. You can also DM me on Instagram with any questions, comments, concerns as well at chris.hwin. And that's it for the video, guys. See you on the next one.